Dear shareholders, welcome on board. I'm really glad to be here. I'm Marco Marangoni, CEO of White Pearl Technology Group. And together with me, Anna Jiffer, board member of White Pearl. And we will here to answer different questions related to our activity and our projects. So thank you, Anna, for joining me in this presentation, this conversation.
Thank you, Marco. Thank you for having me here, and thank you for having me on board in White Pearl. I think this is a unique opportunity to take part in the globalization, and building a part of White Pearl here in the growing market will be really, really amazing to be part of your journey. What I feel comfortable about is the fact that you already proved yourself and your business model in a very hostile and challenging market. Continuous growth every year. It's very impressive. So I'm looking forward to the journey we're beginning together now.
Yeah.
White Pearl Technology Group, as it's called, will be listed on Nasdaq growth market shortly. Why did you choose Sweden?
Sweden is one of the top 5 economies in the European Union. I think is the best place where you could have access to the capital market. And also it's, I think, one of the best market focused in innovation. So I think the best place to start our journey in Europe and in the mature markets.
How come normally when you list yourself as the stock market, you try to raise money at the same time. Mm-hmm. But White Pearl chose not to do that now. Why not?
Well, we're proud to have a really good consolidated installed base with good customers and nice, really good contracts. So we are sure to avoid to raise capital at the beginning. And this is really good. This is really important because it's something not all companies are able to do. So we are here without this need today.
And yet you're growing. You've been growing for years. What is the growth strategy you're actually pursuing?
Our growth strategy is based in organic growing because, as I explained, we have really good contracts and we are also so it's an organic growth. But also we are doing in the last few years, we made the purchasing of companies, interesting companies, and we will do the same in the next years. So a big part will be an organic growth, and another part will be through acquisition of really good in businesses, advanced businesses in innovation area.
You have indeed expanded very impressively over the last years. How do you think you can manage that speed going forward?
Well, it's a really nice challenge, but I think we had with success, we had a really good result, even if we are talking about companies, many different companies in more in 30 countries, but through our processes, we proved that we are able to have a consolidated organization ready to grow. So the growth will be not the problem. We are ready. We're ready to grow.
Good. As I understand it, the business opportunities, the whole digital transformation we're onto in the whole world, especially in the public sector. Mm-hmm. What is a digital transformation actually? For me, who is a layman.
It's something, digital transformation is something pretty much generic. But we are betting in artificial intelligence. We are betting in blockchain. We are thinking and we are building digital platforms. So digital transformation is moving to the next level, the experience and of the users and the companies worldwide. But real digital transformation is our target, not just theoretical.
And it's actually the core business also, isn't it? You
Exactly.
already proved yourself.
Exactly. Well, we started as consultant in world-class software, the best world-class software in the world. But this is automatically, is an evolution of our business, because working with the best technologies, automatically you are embedding, you are integrating with the new technologies this kind of customers. So at the beginning we started with really big companies using world class, and now we are moving to the next level, integrating innovation, integrating artificial intelligence. This is a real digital transformation. Okay.
You do not have any operations in Sweden yet. Do you have plans to start operation here?
Exactly. Sweden will be our first point where we will start our attack to Europe, and we are already planning and researching our next acquisition, and will be our, of course, is our base, where we will start, and we will transform and we will make the next step. So Sweden is really important for our future.
You today already have presence in 28 different countries.
Correct.
Will you be able to either bring those entities here or get leverage on that here?
Of course, but these entities are part of a portfolio. Their services and products are already part of a portfolio. We will do, this portfolio will be shared in every place where we will go. But again, we are looking for some new interesting business, especially with new technology. So maybe at the beginning we'll try to find the really good business in order to add and have more revenue. And in parallel, we will grow in parallel our commercial basis, where we will distribute and we'll start selling our portfolio. So will be a double activity. We will try to find the right business where we can invest, and in parallel we will start distributing our big portfolio, because we have a really big, huge portfolio.
Well, could you describe your proprietary technology solution and why these are better than other solutions available?
We born as integrator, so we know the main platforms, the main software platforms. I'm talking about the world-class platforms. And in this moment, customers worldwide are looking for cloud computing, cloud solutions, and they need to make integration between different vendors. Now, in the middle of this kind of integration, we need to have the knowledge to do that, because it's not easy. But in parallel, we developed our own solution, integrating what something is not today really covered for different reasons, because it's not localized, or is not available, specific function, specific software. So what we are sure to do is create something about, since we have the knowledge, we are able to do something not really available for all the companies, because we have a really extensive teamwork, and we have 3 labs, one in Middle East, one in India, one in Middle East, and one in Africa, and these labs are pretty much covering the main technologies. So we are sure that we are able to do something not really available for other companies.
What do you see the biggest risk for your company, and how do you see the opportunities in the market? If we start with the risk, because from an investor perspective, you want to know that CEO knows about the risk, and how are we handling those?
Well, the risk is, I think, technology is changing. So the risk is probably be absolutely to not lose the focus on the changes. We must be absolutely focused in change our strategy according to the market. So it's not a big risk if we keep attention. We'll be ready in order to solve and in order to be always in the top. It's an important activity, this one. So the risk is to not lose our focus on what the market is looking for, what is the expectation from customer side, how we can improve user experience. This is our focus. We cannot lose this focus. If we will not lose this focus, we'll be fine, we'll be excellent. The big opportunity, well, if we are aggressive and really competitive in emerging markets, I think we'll be really aggressive and really competitive in mature markets. Because there is a really strong, I think, opportunity in terms of profit, revenue, and we can also customize our offer, something other companies are not able to do. So it's, I think, will be really nice, the future.
So where do you think White Pearl will be in 5 years from today?
My wish, our wish, is to have a more extended presence in Europe, starting from Sweden. And of course, the next step will be North America. So our idea is be more and more present in those areas. Well, it will be a big challenge because, as we discussed, there is a big competition. And on the other side, it's still working in the same way we did until now. So we are really, and what we are planning to do, have a really strong organic growth, and still looking for the best opportunities, best businesses related to innovation, doing the right purchases. So this combination will be our plan for the next 10 years. So we are planning to have a really strong and solid growth based on this kind of strategy.
So a prosperous future.
Definitely.
You built a fantastic group over 5 years, or taking it to 177 million turnover last year. With that, as I understand it, the growth comes 30% from acquisition and as much as 70% from organic growth.
Exactly.
Which means that you've been able to scale on the competence you have, and there is a platform to build upon, including catering for all these cultural differences.
Exactly.
So it's going to be very interesting to following you and being part of this journey. Thank you, and thank you for watching. You will get more news on this site going forward. Please follow us at whitepearltech.com.